CFA Level 2 November 2023 candidates, this video is specially for you, so do not miss it. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanishka and I hope you all are doing good. As the title and the thumbnail already suggested, today I'm going to be sharing with you my last 1 month CFA Level 2 strategy that helped me pass the exam in one attempt. Now this particular strategy I personally feel is very effective. It is what acted as a game changer for me because, believe it or not, I gave my CFA Level 2 exam in November 2021 and uske pehle ke months, that is August, September and October 2021 were very hard on me. Like, my study was very bad. I did not do enough during those 3 months. Of course, before that I had really prepared well, but during those 3 months it was a very bad time for me. So whatever I did was actually in that last 1 month, and that is what pushed me through to pass the exam. So this is a very effective strategy in my opinion, and I'm just sharing with you what I did. Now, before I continue to this video, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. If you are already a part of the channel, then thank you for joining me. I hope we stay together till the end of time. Now, getting to the strategy. As of today, when this video will come out, you will have around roughly 6.5 weeks till the November 2023 exam starts. Now, 2 weeks, that is from now till October 18th, literally 2 weeks mein, I would highly suggest, and this is what I also did, is complete whatever is left from your first detailed reading. If you want to know what I mean by a detailed reading, I'm linking a video in the description box below. I might even link it somewhere here. That is my detailed study strategy for level 2, all the months. So you'll understand what I mean by a detailed first reading. Anyway, if you have anything left from your detailed first reading, या किसी का भी थोड़े से questions बाकी हैं, कुछ भी बाकी हैं, finish it in these 2 weeks. That is sorry, that is till October 18th. Finish जो कुछ भी बचा है इन सब में से. Along with that, till October 18th, also take out a day wherein you read through ethics once if you've not yet done that. पूरे 7 standards. I know you'll be like, यार level 1 में भी पढ़ा था, पता है, तो भी एक बार पढ़ लो या कोई वीडियो देख लो, मे बी अपने खुद के टीचर का. आई हैव ऑल्सो मेड अ कंसाइज्ड video where you can just listen to all the 7 standards के simple examples. So I'll link that also in the description below. If you want to watch it, you can watch that as well. But take these 2 weeks में से कोई भी एक दिन to read through ethics as well, or just at least recall all the 7 standards very well. Even if you've been practicing ethics continuously, एक दिन within these 2 weeks, I do suggest you do that, because in level 2, ethics is asked in the case study format and that can get a little tricky. And अक्सर ये हो जाता है, हम एक सब्जेक्ट आज करते हैं, we tend to forget it the next day, तो level 1 की पढ़ी हुई चीज़ level 2 तक याद रखना can get tough. So please study that. Now, in the last month, literally the last 4 weeks, that is from October 18th to November 18th, what did I do? As in my last month, I will tell you that. First things first, I categorized all 10 subjects into 3 categories. Category A के अंदर आया ethics, literally just ethics, that is category A. Category B, which I like to call the easy to study, easy to solve and possibly easy to score also in the exam. इसके अंदर आता है equity, fixed income, alternative investments, corporate finance, portfolio management, and surprisingly enough, but quantitative analysis. Yes, that is category B. Repeating, easy to understand, easy to study and easy to score. Category C, which I like to call the little bit fairly easy to study but very hard to score. Very hard to score. उसके अंदर आता है derivatives, economics and financial statement analysis. Now, category A, that is ethics. वो आप ऑलरेडी October 18 तक एक बार पढ़ चुके हो अगर, तो from October 18th till November 18th, or whatever day your exam is, till 1 day before your exam basically. If you want to start that from now, you can start it from now, but at least from October 18th till 1 day before your exam, you have to solve at least 2 case studies of ethics every single day. It is a non-negotiable point. Candidate resources में जाओ, log into your CFA ID, candidate resources में जो ethics के questions हैं, वहाँ से 2 case studies every single day. If you complete all the questions by then, repeat, restart, or solve all the wrong ones again, but make sure that you are solving at least 2 case studies of ethics every single day. This is absolutely non-negotiable. I know, like I said, कि आपको लगेगा कि level 1 में ethics किया हुआ है, we know it, let's do this in the last. Believe me, you, first of all, ethics is very, very important. We all know how much weightage CFA keeps into it. B, even though you've done it before, they have ways to trick you, and ethics can get very, very tricky. आप सोच भी नहीं सकते, they can trick you like that. So just do it. Anyways, you've studied it, it's just about solving it. It will barely take you 15 minutes every single day. वो निकाल के do it. Now, very important part. Category 2 and Category 3. Do not study all of it in one flow. Do not decide to do Category 3 first. Don't decide to do the revision of Category 3 first. That is, I'll do those 3 hard subjects first and finish it. The reason I'm saying this is because revising these 3 subjects and practicing it will take a little bit more effort, a little bit more time, and can make you panic also a little. This I also have experienced. उसमें क्या हो जाएगा? It might take, instead of suppose 2 days to revise one subject, derivatives might take 4. Right, even though it is less in chapters, but it is so heavy in the mind that it might take you 4 days. And once you see the number of days going down in the last month, once you see the number of days going down in the last month, panic starts coming and your alertness starts decreasing. Your mind gets into an anxious state, and we do not want that. You have also given level 1, you know it just as much as I do, that CFA is a lot of a mind game as well, the CFA exam. जितना ज़्यादा अलर्ट आपका माइंड रहेगा, काम आपका माइंड रहेगा, the better your exam will be. So this entire strategy is focused in a way that we get to keep our mind in a balance zone. That is like I said, if you do all category C के subjects first, that is derivatives, eco, FRA, you'll just get into an anxious zone कि oh my god, ये solve करने में इतना difficult क्यों हो रहा है. Remember, these subjects are fairly easy to study. समझने में it seems like oh it's easy, this and that. But it is in solving जहाँ पे ये मार खा जाते हैं. Even I found derivatives in my particular exam to be the toughest. I'm being honest about it. Now, if you do category B first, the easy subjects first, कि मैं सारे easy subjects finish करके I'll then go to category C and do the hard ones. इसमें क्या हो जाएगा ना, easy subjects हो जाएगा, time पे हो जाएगा. Maybe within 2 weeks you'll easily revise it and everything. But if you keep all the hard subjects for the end, which is closer to the exam day, again only anxiety will build in, because you'll feel like एक तो exam का stress रहेगा कि oh my god exam कैसा रहेगा, and then उसमें only hard subjects, not at all a good idea. It will just create a lot of havoc, tension, and like I said, unnecessary anxiety. So how to study this? Category B has 6 subjects, repeating: equity, fixed income, alternative investments, corporate finance, portfolio management, and quants. Category C, again repeating, has only 3 subjects: derivative, eco, FRA. So what will you do is you will take 2 subjects from category B, whatever combination you want. So for example, you're doing fixed income and equity. Study those back to back first, revise fixed income, equity, and then before going to another subject to category B, pick up one thing from category C, whatever combination you want. Giving an example: revising fixed income, revising equity, revising derivatives. Then revising alternative investments, portfolio management, revising eco. Then revising the last 2 subjects, that is quants and corporate finance, and then revising FI. Plan it in such a way where there is a balance of easy, hard, easy, hard, easy, hard, so that there is a balance in your mind. Very, very important and very, very underrated. Now, how will you revise in the last month? Suppose you are starting your revision on October 18th and you decide to start your revision with fixed income. You take approximately 2 days to revise the entire fixed income portion. Now, how do you revise? If you have done the proper detailed first reading, your revision will go very quick. You can either browse through your own notes. You can also watch video lectures online. If you go to a mentor, a lot of them provided. I did that with Manish sir. There are also a lot of them available online. Or you can just skim through books or the entire curriculum. आपको already आता है. So you just need to literally skim through it. You can finish it in 2.5 days. Now, while you are revising fixed income for 2.5 days solely, fully आप सिर्फ fixed income पढ़ रहे हो, during those 2 days, what is the other thing you will do? You will still solve ethics. Just because you are revising a subject doesn't mean your solving will stop. So basically, how will it go? October 18th, you will get up, जो भी आपका routine है, do everything. Once you start studying, first you will solve 2 case studies of ethics, then you will start revising fixed income. October 19th, again, you will start your studying day with 2 case studies of ethics. then revising fixed income. On day 3, you're almost done revising. So what will you do is, you will revise, you will do 2 case studies of ethics, finish your fixed income revision, immediately start solving at least 2 case studies of fixed income from the institute candidate resources. Okay, then day 3, you start revising, say, equity. How will your day start? You will start your study day with 2 case studies of ethics, at least 1 or 2 depending on how much time you can give, case study of fixed income, and then revision for equity. Are you seeing how we are piling up the questions? Like, you're not stopping your revision. Why am I piling it up? If I've already revised fixed income, 2 दिन पूरा उसको dedicate किया, why should I still solve fixed income questions while I'm studying equity? Because the toughest part about the CFA exam, and you have given level 1, you will agree, is retaining all 10 topics together. This 1 month is specifically focused to help you do that, and that will only happen through cumulative revision. This is what you call cumulative revision, कि एक subject पढ़ा, उसको solve किया, while you're studying the other subject, you're keeping track of the previous subject by at least solving 1 case study. And believe it or not, solving 1 case study will not take you more than 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes से ज़्यादा नहीं लगेगा आपको. So do this pattern till you reach the last subject. Cumulative revision हो गया, and subjects balance out हो गए, hard easy. Ethics to every day, there is no questions to that. Now, mocks. I did 2 mocks for my CFA level 2 exam, and I did those mocks only from the CFA Institute. I am a very strong believer that जो exam करवा रहे हैं, that is if it is organized by the CFA Institute, there cannot be practice questions better than them, than the ones they provide, right? They are gonna give you the exam. उनसे better practice questions आपको कोई भी नहीं दे सकता. So it is always wiser that you spend maximum time, in my personal suggestion, only solving the CFA Institute questions, चाहे वो end of chapter curriculum questions हो, चाहे वो candidate resources हो, चाहे वो mocks हो. As much as possible, especially in the last month, highly recommended only in the last month, only solve questions from the CFA Institute website. Candidate resources for the win in the last month. मतलब I तो literally use that as like my go-to everything. So these case studies that I told you, that cumulative revision way, I only used candidate resource questions. I did not use anything else in that period. Mocks also, like I said, I did only from the CF Institute. I did 2 mocks. I remember we had 4 available that time from the institute. I did 2 out of 4, and it is a thing that I like to follow, that I do mocks in the last week. In fact, barely 3 days before the exam is when I like to do the institute mocks. I always keep 1 mock to do just 1 day before my exam. It sounds very weird. Matlab, people have questioned my choice ki why are you doing a mock 1 day before the exam. I think it's the best revision. All subjects are asked together. They're mixed questions. You have not planned it. It's just like you're giving an, pre-board types ho jata hai. So it is something that I really believe in. So I would also suggest you do at least 2 mocks. Do 1 mock for sure, at least 1 day before the exam. If you're not happy doing it on the exam, do it 1 day before the exam. It's a very wholesome revision in my opinion. Mocks again from the CFA Institute. This is an extra tip. I did not do it, but I regret not doing it. So I'm gonna tell you that maybe you should do it. Even if you're giving only 2 out of 4 mocks, suppose aapne jitne bhi mocks are currently available on the website, I think usually there are 4 from the current year. Suppose you do only 2, it's fine. But take some time, और जो बचे हुए 2 mocks है ना, उसमें से at least do the hard subjects, that is derivatives, FRA and eco. Solve those questions, at least those questions. बाकी easy questions आप छोड़ दो, मतलब easy subjects वाले आप छोड़ दो, लेकिन ये तीनों subjects ज़रूर solve करो. Why am I saying this? And I'm really meaning this. When I gave my CFA level 2, my paper went very good for the first time, for the AM section. Even my PM section went very good, and this was the case for most people around me. So even my acquaintances, my friends, everybody, sabka paper went good. But we all mutually agreed that it was derivatives, especially during the PM section wala derivatives, and eco, that was extremely tough to solve. what happens is derivatives for level 2 and even eco seems very easy when you're studying it and when you're doing the blue box questions, you know that, oh, this is so easy. But the way they ask these questions in the exam, it gets very tough. That was a personal thing that I felt, and like I said, a lot of people around me felt. So I am very, very cautious. In fact, after my exam, till the day I got my result, I was almost sure that I am failing this exam purely because of derivatives or eco. मेरा इतना confidence down था because the questions were very, very tough. What saved me literally was the AM section of derivatives and the PM section of eco alternate. Yes. And that saved me because of the mocks. There were some similar questions, I will not say same questions, similar type of questions that were asked in the mocks, जो मुझे इतना नहीं समझा, but I just remember, I recalled doing it in the mocks and I recalled कि उन्होंने क्या आंसर दिया था, because of which I was able to answer that on the exam day. It is not something that I recommend that you learn something like that, but वो आपके दिमाग में रह ही जाता है. It's not that I learned mocks के क्या आंसर्स थे या क्या थे. No, it just stayed in my head. It was something that मेरे को था दिमाग में कि अच्छा ये वैसे किया. I'm being very honest with you. मुझे mock में भी उसका solution नहीं समझा था, but when they asked it in the exam, because I knew what was done in the mock, I just copy pasted it. That's why I said, even if you are doing 2 mocks out of 4, it is okay. But ये 3 subjects, that is derivatives, eco, FRA, सारे मॉक्स में से एक बार देख लो. इंस्टीट्यूट वाले मॉक्स, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट द श्वेजर मॉक्स एंड अदर मॉक्स. आई डोंट पर्सनली बिलीव इन doing all of that. If you have the time and if you wish to do it, please do it. But if you don't have the time, then this is essential. Don't leave the institute mocks or institute candidate resources or institute curriculum questions for Shwezer or other available material. Not that I'm against Shwezer. I only study from Shwezer. You all are very aware of that. But mocks हो गए, questions हो गए, वो institute वालों को ही trust करो. Always. Day before the exam, literally just one day before the exam, what did I do? Is one mock, I did that, and I did not revise anything further. What I instead did was I went through my formula book, a recommendation that I have already added in my detailed CFA level 2 plan. If you've not seen it, I'm going to add it here. Within these 2 weeks, that is, you have to do this now. If you do this at the last minute, you'll just be very anxious and stressed. So don't do that then if you've not done it. Do it now. Is create a small formula sheet, a formula book, whatever is convenient for you. नोट्स में डाल दो, कुछ भी करो, जिसमें सारे सब्जेक्ट्स के फॉर्मूलाज एक साथ एक लाइन में हो. सो डेरिवेटिव्स फॉर्मूला 1 2 3 4 वट एवर. इफ़ यू आर नॉट सॉल्विंग अ क्वेश्चन वाया अ फॉर्मूला एंड आर यूजिंग लॉजिक, तो वो लॉजिक के स्टेप्स लिखो. But do that. The reason I'm saying this is, believe it or not, you already know it because you've studied it, but believe it or not, even in the exam, level 2 is very heavy on numericals questions. A lot of formula based questions are there, at least during my time. And one day before the exam, and usually even on the exam day, what happens is, हमें पता है, we can see the question, हमें याद है ये किया, you know the steps, you know everything, but we suddenly forget either the formula or the logic. So it's just better that one day before you only go through the formulas. Because one day before अगर आप कुछ नया पढ़ने भी जाओगे या रिवाइज करने जाओगे, तो it's not that it's gonna get into your head, so it's a waste of time. Rather focus on just going through the formulas so that वो एक बार properly दिमाग में है, याद आ गया. That is a trick that I always follow. I am also thinking to make a how to approach the exam video. Actually, I was gonna put it in this, but it's already become a very long video. So I'm gonna make a video on how to approach exam questions. I'm thinking, let me know if you want me to do it in the comment section below and I will do it. Basically, how to tackle hard questions in the exam, what sequence to follow in the exam, etc, etc. I was thinking to do something short on that. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to do that. If you like this particular strategy, let me know that. If there's something missing or you feel like you want me to add something or specify one more thing extra, then let me know that also in the comment section below. I would love to answer it. That is it for this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. I will see you guys very, very soon. Until then, keep sparkling and definitely keep learning.